Hello everyone, this is Money Mom. Welcome to the channel. Today I want to chat with you guys about two things that folks could do that honestly would probably save them about 50% off their grocery bill. I'm not kidding. Let's get started and talk about it. Now, I'm only doing what I'm about to tell you, a portion of it. I'm not even doing this completely, but it has significantly cut my grocery bill. I'm going to say about $75 a month. Every little bit helps. I've observed something. I hear a lot of folks say, hey, groceries have gone up. And I definitely agree. Prices have for sure gone up in many areas. But I've noticed that many folks, including myself, buy a lot of unnecessary items that do not provide nutrition. Example, the average family spends, and I think it's more than this, around $133 a month on snacks. I actually think it's more, but I would say maybe that's about average. Also, the average family spends about $103 a month on drinks such as iced teas, pop, things like that. This does not include alcohol, and as a matter of fact, and I have nothing against how anyone spends their money. I always say this on this channel all the time. I've been on YouTube over 7 years. This is personal finance. I don't judge how anyone spends their money or does anything because you know what? I'm not paying anyone's bills. It's their personal financial journey. But I see people every week buying wine or buying beer or these different alcoholic, seltzer waters. And it's okay to buy that, but people are always talking about not having as much money. If we were to cut down on the snacks, even cut it in half and not buy as much, and also the drinks and just primarily drink water, tea, and coffee, and also cut down on the alcohol, even if we cut it in half, it would save a lot. So the average person spends about $103 on the pop and iced tea and drinks like that, and then snacks $133. Okay, you're talking over $200 right there off your budget. So let's say you're spending $700 a month and maybe you don't want to cut all the drinks out and you're used to having 1 can of pop every day with your lunch. Maybe you change it to where you have 2 cans a week and those other days you drink water. Maybe for snacks you love to snack. Maybe instead of snacking you eat a bigger meal and you maybe fill it in with more veggies and things like that. But you still have some snacks but on a smaller scale. I wanted to keep this video short. I know this, when I kind of was listening to about how much people spend on snacks and drinks, I started going when I was in the grocery store going, how many of these things in this cart are foods that I actually need that I can actually prepare a meal and actually have something to actually eat. You know, that's what I love about making those meals that I put in bento boxes, because if you're hungry, you can go make a sandwich. You got eggs, you can fry up some eggs. Popcorn is very inexpensive. If you have an air popper or whatever, you can make that. There's so many things you can do rather than, say, buying a bag of chips. The good news is snack foods have really gone up in price, which really deters me. I'm not going to spend $5 on a bag of chips even if I like it, and I'm not going to spend $8 on a half a gallon of ice cream even if I love it. I'm just not going to do that. So you can really save money. Now, granted, I'll be honest, I love carbonation. I used to buy those carbonated, little seltzer type waters, and what I would do is I would put different flavoring in them to flavor them up. That got quite costly. Now I just drink regular water, and that really saves. So I know I'm saving around $75 or so a month, and what I'm doing instead is I'm making meals, and then I'm also doubling batches of things like banana bread, pumpkin bread, things like this, and then I'm freezing them, and we're using that, so I'm making things from scratch. This is how I'm saving money. Have you guys cut back on buying drinks and on buying snack foods? I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. You know I love hearing your valuable opinion. That's all I have to say for now. I love you, I appreciate you, and I sure hope to see you on tomorrow morning's video. Bye-bye, everybody.